Hi, this is Ian from BeAWinningTrader.com. Today is Monday the 8th of April, and the market we're looking at is the light crude oil futures market, the ticker symbol being CL, and we're trading off an 8-range chart. And we're using our vertical bar trading pattern coupled with our unique software tool that actually paints the bars blue as a sign of strength, green as a sign of neutrality, or red that we cannot see in this particular move as a sign of weakness. Perhaps if we scroll back we can see some red in the market down around here. What I would like to show you today is a trade that I've just entered there recently, and I entered it around about 2:30 UK time. We're now just about an hour and 10 or 15 minutes later, and indeed our entry was at 63.85 based off a higher vertical bar trading pattern low. The blue bars were in place and we're now showing a profit of $2,150 US. I have moved my stop up to at least lock in 20 points, so I'm guaranteed $1,000, and indeed I am looking to move this stop further up. Ideally would like to get a retracement that would give us a higher vertical bar trading pattern, higher low up here, but when you're getting to the stage that you're when you're up almost 50 points on an intraday basis, which is actually my minimum target I aim for. Don't always get it, but it is a target that I challenge myself to when I'm trading the light crude oil futures market. And when we're very close to being there, there's certainly what we want to do is not give too much back. Okay, so again, I'm not going to give over $1,000 back. I'm now getting my $50, and I will certainly, or my 50 points rather, which is my $2,500, and I certainly will bring my stop up at this occasion to locking in at least let me see, we'll go 40 points. 30 points is 25. We're just going above that now at this minute in time. So perhaps I can just go up a little bit more. I want to give it a little bit of wiggle room because this market may go further. I mean, based on our next extreme level, we have an R3 resistance 3 level away up at 65.85. It will not, folk, I'm pretty confident, not hit that today. So therefore I have to be prepared to come out at round this particular area here that we're in, and indeed it may just stop me out very shortly. Again, I'm in from 63.23. Let's make it 63.25, and that will be a 40-point move. So again, I've locked in guaranteed 40 points, which again will be a $2,000 move today. I just wanted to show this trade to you. If you'd like to learn how you can trade crude oil, remember this BeAWinningTrader.com. We have regular free information webinars, workshops, whatever you'd like to call them. We show in more detail why we take the trades, how we trade, our price action methodology, and then how we use our software trading tool on top of that to further enhance the signals that we have got. So it is a very powerful way to trade, and by the way, it can be used, the same methodology, to trade any particular market. It could be Forex, it could be commodities such as the light crude oil market, it can be gold, it can be the indices, it can be stocks, exactly the same, and across all time frames. I hope you enjoyed this brief video, and if you wish to speak with me, it is Ian at BeAWinningTrader.com. I just put that up, and you will be able to email me, Ian at BeAWinningTrader.com. There. Oh, I have maybe not done such a good job there. I know what's wrong. Ian at BeAWinningTrader.com. That is my email address, folk, if anybody would like to speak to me in relation to learning how to trade the market successfully and as a professional. I'll just pause this video a little minute to see, are we going to be stopped out, or is this market going to go a little bit higher for us? Okay, so I'll just stop it for a few minutes. Thank you very much. Just back again, folk. It's we haven't been stopped out as yet, but it's just quite amazing how sometimes these, what I call extreme levels, come into play. we had our signal through this R1 level, and we went right up to the R2 level, and we just poke our nose up through it. And again, obviously, if it would go up through it again, it would just lock me. I think I might come out just taking my 50 points. If not, I've locked in 40 points guaranteed anyway. But it certainly is starting to show a little bit of resistance here, the R2 level today. And considering that the R3 is quite some considerable distance northwards, in other words above 65, and if I just bring it down here, it's at 65.85. So I do believe that that's going to be probably pretty hard work in getting there. And I think you'll not see, perhaps, how do I know, but it looks like we're not going to see much more action in relation to this level that we're at this R2 level. And one could say for an hour and a half, or slightly under, for an hour and a half's trading, it's not a bad day's pay, and I think that we all can agree with that. I'm just anxious to see, can we just get one more surge up here that I can lock in my beautiful full profit base of getting my 50 points a day. It looks like I'm possibly not going to do that, but anyway, we're only 4 or 5 points away from it after having gone through it. But once a market goes through it, quite often it can take a little bit of a breather and then go back on up again. Now, I've brought my stop that tight that I haven't given it an awful lot of room, folk, to move if it does decide to take a retracement. So I have. Perhaps another more wise thing to do would be pull some of my contracts, so lock in some profits and then let it run, and indeed quite often I do that. In fact, I would do that the majority of the time that I am trading. I would pull some profits, because we do not know whether this market's going to rally another 100 points, another 20 or 30 points. We want to lock it in. But on this occasion today, folk, I have quite a bit on, and I will just take my profit. If I can get ideally if I can get my 50 points, so be it. If I can't, I'll just take the full profit at the 40 as we speak. So we will. So it's coming down now to 27, 25. More or less going to be stopped out now very shortly, locking in my 40 points profit.
Order filled.
There we go. Locked in my £2,000 or $2,000, should I say, for an hour and a half's trading. Look, thank you very much. Remember, be a winning trader if you wish to learn how to trade as profitably as this on a pretty consistent and regular basis. Thank you very much.